Kamille, the song that's playing for you is Scholarships. Now, you said you wanted it to be relationship centered, so that's what my mind is going to direct this energy towards. All right, so now the song that's playing is Scholarships. It could be you that's graduated in terms of what you find emotional fulfillment in, and now that you in this higher place, you might have more emotionally matured, or it's like you grew up in some aspect of your mind, your emotions, and look what's on the bottom. And it's like now that you expressing this new truth, you communicating this new you. It's like you're showing an aspect of you to your world that you've always been in, and it's your truth. And your truth might not align with those around you. So it's like now you may be aware that you outgrew your partner in terms of how you feel and your passion. Look, here go your passion, and here go where you at in terms of the relationship. You communicating here, you being here, you further investing there, it only hurts you because you know that's not really your truth. It doesn't align with you in whatever context or reality we talking about. It's unjust. It's not right. Look, you got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse. You lying to yourself about what you emotionally investing in, or what you communicating yourself in. In this case, it's your relationship. You already made a decision. And that is a bad judgment. That was a bad call. This ain't really you. Whatever this is. Now I ain't telling you to fuck around and break up with your partner. It could just be like a situation where y'all had a certain type of disagreement, and you might realize the stance you left it at isn't where you don't feel comfortable with the situation like this. But yet your partner it may be in a position where it's like they feel good about it, but you know you don't feel good about it type shit. You feel me? So now it's like, but you being in that uncomfortable position made you let go of some toxic habits or perspectives or ways you used to communicate yourself and your partner. And it's like it set you on the right mind track when it comes to how you view relationships, how you view this relationship. You graduated. I mean, the song is Scholarship. You feel me? So hey, put your foot though. Yeah, you're more emotionally aware of how you feel, of the self and what you've manifested in your world based upon how you felt. And now you may realize, now that you in this different emotional place, you don't want this. You don't see wealth here. You don't see abundance here. Ain't no cars out. It's so that's still up in the air, you feel me? Ain't shit really touched ground yet. But you may be in a position where you withholding your emotions and how you feel or how you communicate and express yourself. You're not bringing your best self to this relationship anymore because you might have realized your partner was playing you in some way, shape, or form. Where they was just using your energy. Yeah, you might be in some codependent shit and you don't get as high as you used to get here. Wherever here is, whether here is your relationship or here is a space you and your partner go to in your relationship that once upon a time you might have thought was good for you. You might have thought this made you feel good, but that's just when you was asleep. Now you woke. You feel me? The song that's playing now is no lie. Look, you change your perspective about what makes you feel good. You made a decision about what love is and what love ain't, and something might have changed for you forever in that relationship where you can't lie to yourself no more. The song that's playing is no lie. So stop lying to yourself. You might already know. Look, you might already know the truth. Your mind is already in a different position. Look, because you know the truth. You know what the fuck is up. And you might be in conflict because you expressing this truth or you communicating this truth might put you in conflict with the world that's around you. You might have to go through a little friction to break out of this cell. But ain't nobody said it was going to be easy. Look, you already not emotional. The first card out is the Page of Cups in reverse. Anytime you emotionally express yourself, it's like you was better off you're better off holding back your emotions than expressing yourself. It's at that point in the relationship. You feel me? Where y'all ain't got shit nice to say to each other at all. Or you really and truly don't have any genuine emotion you want to give to that. It's like you're faking it. If it's like that, then it's like that. You know what we're talking about? When it comes to you investing or expressing yourself in a certain type of emotional way to your partner. Shit, I'm telling you, look, you're more emotionally aware. You know your truth. And it's like it's almost like you're being called to go towards what you know is your truth. And that, the more the phone ring for that, the more you pull and withdraw away from that. And you switch up. And now it's like, you know, you may not mean to change how you emotionally express yourself there, but you can't. The song is no lie. You can't lie to yourself no more. It's like what you want is bleeding through. Look, what you want, shit, and it's like, yo, to your partner, you are everything. If you in a position, it's like you this whole person world, but you not fulfilled here. And if once you express how you really feel, it's gonna bring someone world apart. But yet someone's caught in their mind, whether that's you and how you feel, because it's like you feel like your emotions aren't being communicated or received in the way you want to, and it's like you already probably built a new idea or you built a new world. You go to this mindset every once in a while when you're not with your partner. When you get alone time energetically, you put yourself in this space. You daydream about these type of ideas, this type of vision, this type of world, and it got you stuck realizing where you at, because if you have to sacrifice this person's joy for your emotional fulfillment, for you to take this new step, someone has to fall. And you may be in a position where you don't want that to fall. Unless it's a situation where it's like you may be in a position where you see something emotionally fulfilling to you, external to you. So if we talking in terms of your relationship, and it's like you may not, it's like there's some sort of emotional block when it comes to you expressing how this makes you feel, but yet this makes you feel everything. You feel me? If it's like that, then it's like that. Hey, you know, you know what I'm talking about better than I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fire. It's a whole lot of fire. I tell you that much. Whether it's the passion you have, and it's almost like you just don't know how to communicate your emotions. It's like the first step is the hardest in terms of whatever we talking about, but yet you know that makes you happy. And that brings a lot of passion out of you. That brings drive out of you. Whatever that is. Look, you want to celebrate that, but you may be on a road that is keeping you from communicating what you want to communicate. Look, you're already showing a certain type of face that you might not want to participate anymore. But yet you may be in a position where you're still in it. You haven't separated from that. Whatever that is. Now listen, you know what points this hitting for you. You feel me? You know what we talking about. You know what we talking about better than I know what we talking about. But yet we talking about something. Because it's almost like when it comes to you being in a certain type of space, energy that was within you died. And ever since that died, it's been different about how you feel about that. When it comes to how you feel about that. When it comes to how you communicate, what you want to communicate, what you find joy in, what you find passion out of, what fuels you, what drives you, has all changed ever since that happened. Whatever happened, ever since you saw that, ever since you heard that movie, ever since you listened to that song, you tasted that meal, whatever your partner might have communicated something to you. Look, the song that is playing is Stay. You feel, now look, it's some codependent shit, and something might have changed that shifted how you express yourself. Now it could be if you in that phase in your relationship where it's like you're withdrawing, and because you're withdrawing, it's like your partner going extra hard to show how this makes them feel so that you stay. And listen. You don't have to holler at me. You don't have to let me know. And that shit might be working. There you go. Look. Might be working when it comes to you. That shifting your decision making. It's swaying your judgment. But yet you still know the truth about what's for you. Because you're in the world you don't want to be in. You feel me? If it's like that. But someone needs you to stay. It ain't really. It's like they ain't really giving you look. The devil ain't really giving you an option when it comes to you wanting whatever. Now you gonna look that, yeah. Man has free will. Look, the last card to touch ground. You should have seen how that shit flipped too. It was real cute, real acrobatic. You feel me? Now listen, you can rise or you can stay. And you know what that means for you. But it's like someone's trying to convince you real good to stay. Put your foot